All right, H6 going in. I don't know why y'all complain that the spark plugs are so hard to get to. They're just right here. Cameraman Tony is here today to help out. He's Cameraman Tony because he's nice enough to help me out, film everything a lot of times on our videos, and also he has all the cameras. So he let me borrow, actually there's this one back here. He let me borrow that one. You'll have some footage from that one, but anyways, yeah, it's getting in. Should fit right in. Should. And then here's a bendy. Bender. Sit. Oh, you're gonna make me look bad on camera, aren't you?
Good boy.
Bender. Sit.
But mommy.
Alright. That is an H6 with the transmission attached. And all kinds of fluids spilled. Going into... Well, can you even see the transmission from here?
Baja!
Onto the Baja. Look at all that kitty litter. Don't go in the drain, no. That's what the kitty litter is for. So if you notice, my more astute viewers, I'm sure there's one or two of you out there, would notice the crane was pointing this way, where before it was pointing this way. So I had a much easier time, at least with what we were working with, bringing it in like this. And this is the good old Harbor Freight. You only need it twice. Crane. We had to set it to 1 ton, which is great because I have no idea how much that weighs.
Not 1 ton.
Not 1 ton.
And
it was lengthwise, at least with the fenders off. I started to get up against the fender liner, but with the fenders off, I think even with the fenders on, it just would have been a lot more of a pain.
Yeah, it would have. And that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Leveler.
So, oh yeah, also the leveler. So this thing is junk. This thing is absolute junk.
Cut it off and weld something to it.
Yeah, weld a socket right here so you can just gun it. Just would be great. But it ran into a couple issues. Number one, the first time it hit the crane, and then the second time, the handle just is useless. You see in there? Yeah. So Harbor Freight crane review, actually not that bad. I don't have any real complaints. Harbor Freight leveler review.
Look on the other side, you can see the scarring.
Yeah, you can see. Actually, he's got a good point. This is we were rubbing up against because it was rubbing up against itself. So we lengthened this, we extended the arm, and this handle is cheap. That's fine, but I really think if they would have had a cheap handle and just had a socket, like a 1/2-inch socket welded right there, so you could just put in a gun and go for it, it would make this job a whole lot easier. This has actually been, what have we been at?
I got off at 1:30. It's now 10 till 4.
Yeah, so 3 hours doing this,
yeah,
give or take. I mean, we weren't
probably only 2.
We weren't hustling, but we weren't slacking either.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, viewers, getting this in. By the way, there were 2 hoses. Sub Shop
Yes.
is awesome. There's PCV hose that goes from here up to the manifold through here. I broke, and for some reason, this hose was just missing. It goes down there on the coolant line up to the throttle body. Yeah.
That was a casualty.
Yeah, I don't. Did we?
We broke that hose.
Oh, and yes, we did break this hose here, which is great because I just replaced it. But I'll replace it again. That's okay. It's just a little nothing hose. All right, let's do it. VDC Baja.
Woo!
All right, the cups are coming for us, but we got the H6 motor in.
That's terrible.
The H6, they after us. They after us for breaking the emission laws we got here. All right, made a mess. It's really humid out today, so everything's got this weird blood to it. But the engine is in. So again, that's an H6 Baja. And it'll be a VDC Baja soon enough. But in the meantime, the goal right now is to get it running and driving. We did scratch the paint a little, but it's in. These
Actually,
little...
we probably scratched taking the other one out more than putting it in.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is mostly mud for me walking on it, but I definitely scraped that sticker today.
Yes.
But it's in. Of course, everything fits. Everything's bolted right up. Power steering. I'm going to start connecting the cruise. I'm missing a bracket that goes right here that holds that connector and the power steering lines there. There's this tiny little horn that I think is part of the like stock security system.
Oh, it's that annoying.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. It's in. Gonna hopefully, again, the goal is to have a running car this weekend, so that'll be Saturday, Sunday. We'll
Filming.
see. Yeah. All right. We will keep you updated.